Hi, I'm Stephen here from Archery Supply. Today we're going to look at the Waiwis drink bottle, and you're going to say, why are you doing this review? Well, Waiwis, Win and Win, make push bikes. This is one of their push bikes. Win and Win have been doing carbon bows, you probably know, compounds and recurve for a number of years. And they're of high quality, and they do lots of carbon stuff. So high quality carbon limbs, high quality carbon risers and different types of bows, and they started on push bikes. This was a few years ago now. So they make mountain bikes like this with all the latest Shimano stuff, and I'm no expert on push bikes, but I know this push bike has all the best stuff in it. They do racing bikes, BMX and stuff like that. Well, this is the drink bottle. When I saw it, I thought, well, it's a drink bottle, what difference does it make? Then, because my staff looked and they went, this is cool. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's a drink bottle. Well, I was like, what? Is it like it's expensive? Who would want one of these? Well, it's aluminium. It's aluminium insulated. So there's a space between here. So your drinks remain cold or hot, whichever way you roll. Now, it's got a tube. But the cool thing is, it's got a little button here. You press and it pops open. Now this has got a little thing over it. Now this is for their push bike line. So this is obviously for riding on, your push bikes, but you can carry it. Obviously you can use it for archery. It's got a little locking system just here, so it doesn't so it remains locked. What we're going to do, we're going to add some liquid to it and see how this holds up. Okay, now I don't know what these drink bottles are worth from different brand or not, but apparently these are not bad value, but like I said, I don't know what other ones are, so I can't really compare it to anything else I've seen in the market. Now, the opening for this is large enough to put ice cubes in, so there's ice cubes in there, which is good, so it's easy to fill up. Let's see how it sort of locks down. So no liquid coming out, that's a good thing, right? Because that would have looked a bit silly if a little liquid came out. So that's upside down, no liquid comes out. So when I unlock it, that's cool, look. So it's upside down and you get like a little dribble. This the spout here is like rubberized, so I don't get a lot of water from it. So just drinking it like this, it's like drinking out of a straw. You kind of suck it up, and I think there's a little valve there to stop it leaking. So it's quite, when you drink out of a straw, you sort of suck it up. It's like, this feels like it's under pressure, so it's no problem to get the liquid out, but you've got to sort of, feels like a bit of pressure to get the pressure out. It's hard to describe. So it doesn't matter if you're drinking it that way or this way, it's the same. The water doesn't run any easier one way or the other. In fact, when I go like that, when I go this way, I don't get any liquid. There must be an air vent in here, so when I suck, there's got to be some sort of air thing there to make it easier. So I'm not going to say you're going to get a mouthful of water. It's like a sip of water when you drink that. Now I don't know if that's the same with other drink bottles like this, but it's more like sipping water. It's not bad. I assume that's pretty standard for like triathletes and people who've got push bikes. Look, it seems really solid. I like the fact that it is double insulated. Like, so I've got ice in here and I cannot feel the ice on the outside or underneath. It doesn't feel cold on the outside. It's just the outside temperature, which it is here. But inside it's obviously filled with ice, so it's quite cold. That's cool. Weird thing. I obviously have never used a drink bottle like this because I'm kind of finding it a bit weird to use. Be handy to take to the movies. Now for an archery, because that's why you're obviously watching this, because you do archery. At archery it's really important to keep your liquids up when you're shooting, because if you're shooting all day you're going to get dehydrated. When I shoot I often have electrolytes in my drink to keep my sort of levels of sugars stable during the day, because you don't want to become dehydrated because your muscles are going to fatigue. So I always have drink bottles with me. I like this concept that I can just sort of have it with me. And on a field shoot, when I shoot field and on hot days, I do have a problem carrying water with me, because if it's a hot day my hot water gets really, really hot and I don't kind of like drinking it. So this to me is not a bad thing. It's a weird system. It's very much a zipping system. It's not like, you know, when you have a glass and you sort of scull a glass. It's not like that. It's I do like this system. So if I was shooting field, this is pretty cool. I like the handle. So I feel like I could just attach it somehow to my quiver. Anyway, that's the Win Wireless drink bottle. The new out for 2021, just been released. Price point, I'm going to guess around $50. So you can tell me how that kind of rates to other things that are like this. Look, I have never seen anything like this before, and it's obviously, I don't know if it's standard for push bikes, but this is obviously thick rubber. I feel like it's the opposite of like blowing up an air mattress with your mouth. That's what this is like. It's exactly the opposite, you know, where you've got to push air in, but you've got to go through a valve to get the air in. That's what this is like. There's a valve in there to get the water out, that you've got to have enough tension to get that water out before you can actually get the water out, but it's not bad. Two of my staff have now got these, so they obviously think they're good enough. I thought it was expensive at the start, but now I know it's insulated. I'm thinking, well, that's not too bad. Anyway, wireless drink bottle. Available now at your local archery shops, or if you sell wireless drink bottle, if you sell wireless bikes, and they have a whole range of bikes. Check them out, because they Win do great stuff with carbon. They're partnered up with Shimano, and I think their other stuff in here is apparently really high-tech stuff. Apparently it's very expensive. Some of my staff are into bikes, say that's a very, very good push bike. I'm Stephen Hand. Thanks for watching. Bye.